So we're gonna let the 574 warm up here.
We got 8 hours on it now.
All right, we'll let that warm up, and next we're gonna get the little mini skid steer warmed up. All right, this is the Baumolite TRL 630D. We're testing this on the channel, and this is not ours, so we don't get to keep this. But they asked us if we would test it, and we've tested a lot of Baumolite stuff for them in the past, and you know, they've been a great channel sponsor. But this is a pretty pricey little rig right here, so we don't get to keep this, but it's going to be nice to have around here for a little while and see what it can do. What I'm afraid it's going to do is make me realize that I didn't know that I needed one. There you go. Let that warm up a little bit. So this is our goal for today. These are Tulip Poplars that we cut the other day. Me and Wade cut these, I guess, like last week before the show, Farm Machinery Show. So we're going to set these off over here. We're not going to sticker them because we're going to turn right around and use them. Today we're going to be using the Frontier OS35 Sawmill. I got a link in the description if you're interested in, you know, this sawmill. You can learn a lot more about it on their website. It's been a good sawmill. We do have the hydraulic package where it will actually rotate the log and hydraulic backstops, and a sawmill this size, you really need it. This is probably the best investment that we could have made on the farm because it'll do really big logs, but the hydraulics, this is like the least expensive sawmill that you can get into with hydraulics. I mean, I don't want to, you know, put a permanent price out there, but about $16,000 you can actually start sawing semi-production sawmilling. I love the tractor so far. She likes being out here. Yeah, Tanya's telling me that that's not any good. It's probably got some good stuff in it, but I think what she wants is to grow mushrooms there.
Come here. Come here. Gotta stay out of the way. Stay out of the way.
Woo!
Woo!
I get them tires loaded.
You're scaring me.
That's 16 foot right there. We don't need nothing that long, but I'm going to cut that end off. I'm going to square this end up.
I'm not so crazy about this weather change again.
It's nice. It's almost 60 degrees.
The wind is a little chilly though.
In February, I'm not complaining.
I'm not complaining either, but it's a little chilly though.
It sounds a lot like complaining to me.
Not complaining, it's a fact.
I serviced it last year though. Put new filter and fuel filter and new spark plug, and I'm working off the assumption that it will run.
It will. So we talk a little bit to it.
You'll get used to it.
There's a hole in the stump.
Yes, there's a hole in it. We're going very slow and very methodical, but we got to get the rear tires loaded and then put a heavy something on the back of it.
Yeah.
We did clean it out, but you can see some mouse has been up in there. Wow, I didn't spill it. all my fuel has Sawmill in it. You know, if I was smart, I would make me some boards that lay down in here, like a stand on, and do this. When we build the new sawmill building over there, we'll do a lot of things.
Yeah.
I can see I also need another bunk right here.
Do you have one?
Yeah, I've got one. About a half a tank of fuel. So this is, I think, the biggest, longest log we've ever put on the sawmill.
Yeah. You know what? You laid it down perfectly because the top where you cut the lightning hit right on top is what you're going to cut first.
Yeah, I meant to do that.
That's pretty good.
Nah, that's pure accident. All right, watch out. Don't let me. I'm going to put the side up so it can't roll off. It's so big that the hydraulics won't turn it over down here because they're not. That should probably be moved to here when we.
Yeah.
There's such a big difference. I'm going to measure the pith. So from the board to the center of the pith, which is not the hole, but about right here, is about 15.5 inches.
But after you cut the top off, you get a better view of what you have.
Well, I still have to follow the pith because this really flares out at the bottom. So if you look right there, it's about the center, about 15.5 inches, maybe 16. Right? So we'll go move this down on the other end and measure the same thing. And then we'll raise the other one so the pith's the same height. I can't get close to it with the blade running. It's gonna have to be
What?
It'll be raised like 3.5 inches. You wanna hold that, pull that lever back for me? Let me measure it one more time. Pull back. Maybe all the way. Up. Down just a little bit. Up. Too much. Go up just a little bit. Up. Right there.
Sissy, Gizmo, y'all get out of there. Come on. Come on, get out of there.
See where the lightning struck? There's a valley further down. So I'm going to start right there and just go down through there. I don't think I got it all. That lightning just ripped the wood out. That's so cool. I'm gonna have to come down about another, at least an inch.
A little bit more than that. I would say maybe 2.
Yeah, probably about 2 inches.
Come look on this side so you see what I'm talking about.
Well, I'm just worried more about this part. I need to get a flat spot. That would be a massive can if it would. It'd be like a 13, 14 inch can if it wasn't for this.
Wow.
It's split.
Look at the marks though.
It's split all the way down.
But yeah, look at the marks though.
That's beautiful wood.
Take this part right here and cut that off.
It's split. It's still split.
Oh yeah, I see it. I didn't see that split. I saw there was like that clean slate right there.
Yeah.
Oh wow, look at this. This is gorgeous.
Still got a pretty good split right there. Wonder how far that goes down. Probably another couple of inches, I imagine.
That's still pretty though.
Yeah, but that right there is
Ain't this way, it's just that way.
See, that's lightning strike right there.
So this probably still cracked right here.
Yeah. We don't know how far down that goes. So I'm gonna flip it over and work from the other side. And when we start seeing the crack, then we'll burn it. Or if it's good enough to make something out of it, I don't know.
I think they're kind of cool making something out of it.
I know you always do. I'm going to measure the pith again. I think it's going to be really close to the same. About 14, so I need to lower that end down just a little bit. Something to keep in mind is whenever you lower this down, you're thinking you're lowering this only, or that end is going up. So you don't want to always like go the full distance. So if we need about an inch. So I'm going to go about 3/4 here, and that'll raise that end that pith up about 1/4 inch, so that'll kind of level it out. That'll be fine. So today I'm using the Frontier Apex blade. I don't know if it's Frontier Norwood, Frontier, but it's the Apex blade with carbon tips. I've had this blade on, I don't know how many logs, I've lost count of the hours, but you know, you can, with a carbide cutter, as long as you don't hit something like nails or metal, this thing lasts for a long time, especially on Tulip Poplar, probably a couple 40 hours of cutting on a Tulip Poplar. I would just guess. I've cut so much with it, and I don't see any indication of Degradation. Biggest word I know for today. Degradation. You can see the look Gizmo just gave me. He's right here. He's like, why are you getting that close to me? He never offered to move. No lightning strikes. Well, maybe a little. Right there. Just going to be siding, so it's not important.
It's still pretty though.
Yeah. But that just tells you how violent. I wouldn't buy a log that's been struck by lightning. You just don't know what the inside's going to be like. Well, I mean, the tree had a really, there's a lot more narrow at the front.
You might be able to get another board out of that.
Yeah, we could probably get something back out of that. want to see, don't you? I know you do. She's back here shaking her head.
Oh, wow. That is gorgeous.
What a beam.
It's like another tree inside the tree again.
Right.
This is gorgeous.
We'll go ahead. You need the battery, you said?
Yeah.
All right. I think she's lost interest.
Come here. That is really, really pretty.
Yeah, I got that one. The one on top's really a little thin, but the rest of them are actually 1 inch. But you can see where the lightning struck on some of them. But that's
really
just siding.
Look at that.
It's just siding, so it's gonna be
It's
fine.
kind of crystals.
So I'm gonna leave those two bigger cants at the bottom just to see, in case we need something different. One side is really good. It has very little split in it from the blocking, and the other side has a lot.
I just want to give you a quick snippet of what's coming ahead and what all of this stuff is for. We got a cart before the horse, and we'll explain it in an upcoming video.